Holy moly, I have never been more annoyed than what just happened. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Alright, hold on. Hold on just a rootin' second. Welcome to Expedition Friday. We got a lot to talk about. Let's, we keep that music going, but we gotta turn it down a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So, okay. So, today, how long is the stream going? 6 minutes? Yeah, okay. So that entire 6 minutes, I was just trying to find my USB-C because I cannot hook my controller up to my computer without a USB-C cable. And apparently I only have one in the house, and holy moly did I just spend 6 minutes trying to track it down. We're starting a little late today. Today was, today, I'm reading, as I'm trying to talk to you guys, I'm reading Sigtastic say, what is up with it? And insert says, what is up with what? Insert, you are literally so unk-pilled, dude. So, anyway. Today was the Staff Olympics, they call it, for our job. I gotta say, man, I had a blast. I had a blast, dude. It was a good time. Look, maybe I'd be singing a different tune if they made us come in on a Saturday for it, or made us work a full day and then do it afterward. But you get a little half day, kind of. You still work 7:30 to 2 instead of 7:35, but you get a little short day. And then you go, they book out this place. Obviously, the money would be nicer in my pocket. But, because that'll never happen, I gotta say, today was not a miss. Usually the things they try to do are a miss. I had a good time today. But, it also helps that I was hosting. So like I said, MC the event. I think they do that so that our team is less stacked, because I'd be winning every event. You got asked to ref next year? Gunks, I will potentially, hopefully, not be with that company next year. But, you should ref. It'd be fun. It is fun, dude. But it was good. I mean, we played a lot of events. They're like all sorts of things. We did like, obviously you start with Limbo. You start with Limbo and then you do musical chairs. Those are the classics. We do that every year. I don't know why they keep doing musical chairs, but, or Limbo. They're the classics, but, they keep swinging it back. Now, so you start and you do those two events, and then that's when the new games rolled out. So they had, like, they did... There's something before, but I'm forgetting. They did Caterpillar Race, where everybody stands in line with each other, and they have balloons between them, and they have to do, like, a relay race with these balloons, so they can't separate, because if they lose the thing... That was fun, because if they lost their train, I had to count out loud 10 full seconds until they could resume. So, like, I didn't count faster for the teams that I liked, but I could have. Hey, Leo! Welcome to the stream. We started a little late on recapping the events of the company Olympics that we were just at. So, yeah, the Caterpillar Race is one of them. There was another one that was like this wheel of cardboard, like a hamster wheel of cardboard, and you had to get inside of it, and you just crawl to the end of the relay race in your little, you and your Jet 2 lizard, dude. You get in your little cardboard hamster wheel. You crawl to the end, and then you switch and you crawl back. Just a little relay race. That was fun. They did the hula hoop thing, where there's a bunch of people that are chain linked by the hands with a hula hoop, and they just have to get their body through and get it to the end. That was fun. Somebody had an asthma attack during, and it was like the third event. And they did one event that was like a huge miss for me. So it's speed stacking, but it wasn't. I mean, it was speed stacking, but not quite. So you have to. There's 3 points set up. You go to point 1, and you take a stack of 6 cups, and you gotta go 3, 2, 1, make a pyramid. Then you go to point 2. You go to point 2, and you go 3, 2, 1, make your pyramid. Go to point 3, loop around, come back, take it down, take it down. Hello 2005, I want my sad attempt at a new sport bag. Yeah, it wasn't a miss because it was speed stacking. It was a miss because it just... I don't know. It was way less body work than the rest of it. Like everything, like the hula hoop thing, you get like... The stream is freezing a lot. I think it's you. Leo, I think it's you. I have a pretty solid connection. I'm sorry that it's freezing for you. It's telling me I have a solid connection. Good call out though, because if it was me, I'd like to know that. So yeah, everything was like very body. The speed stacking, I understand how that came to be an idea, but not enough people could do it. It's one at a time. They did teams of 3. It's like the least amount of people, so you get less people. But it was fun to see, like, you do gotta speak up. I appreciate that. It was like you get these really, because obviously at different workplaces you get all different age ranges. So we had like the oldest doctor that we have at the building play, right? So you got this old man playing the hula hoop game with like these 20-year-old girls. So it was just like, it was a fun dynamic. They end with dodgeball. But our building is so big that they split us into 2 teams. And then they randomly select out of a bag a handkerchief, then the color is your team. And the 2 teams representing our one building played against each other first. Which I guess ends up being fair because you kind of clear out... Camp Doctor looked feeble out there, dude. You calling him Camp Doctor is crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that is a crazy thing to call him, and you're absolutely right. And so, like, you eliminate one of our teams. There was one other office that had 2 teams because their office is so big. They didn't win. If they had won, I would have been, like, everybody would have been upset. But it's a team that I've never seen win. That was my 3rd one, and I've never seen them win. So that was kind of nice. Everybody had good energy. A lot of the people that were like major tryhards and cheated last year just don't work there anymore. So like the competition was way more fun and even. I'll tell you what, the top 2 teams ended with tug of war, and my company's team, I couldn't play because I was emceeing. But my company's team, my office's team, got annihilated instantly. The other team wasn't even stacked. It was even numbers, and it was even guys and girls. Not that that should have anything to do with it, but I don't make the rules. But everything was even. Gunk saw it. It was embarrassing. Like, they got clapped very quickly. Pearls got dragged. That's what she's talking about. She got that rope burn. Which I really thought that we had it because tug of war is all about technique. Yeah, it 100% is. I don't think either team had technique. But the other office, the 2 heaviest are in the back. There are... You and Big Cornhole. Yeah, the rope burn looked bad. I did see. Tell me what the technique is. I mean, there's different things you do. We can look it up. We can look it up. I'll just reload the game. That's gonna like crash my computer. Okay. Pearls asked if Gunks had a good time. Gunk says, had a great time, free booze and food just for dating Pearls. I did try to get Leo to go. Unfortunately, imagine I just end the stream there because I'm mad Leo didn't go. She did not mention booze. That's true. I was standing right next to her when she called. She did not mention booze. She did say food and drinks, and she meant alcoholic. There was a lot of alcohol there. But I couldn't personally text Leo because that's my beloved. My touchscreen is shot. No touchscreen. Broken phone. Absolutely bricked. Nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna get it fixed tomorrow, but it's been broken since yesterday. The phone is cooked. Leo and I have been able to contact each other, which is nice, but it wasn't as easy as it usually is. Gunk says, or Insert says, a lot of tug of wars who stand centering your body for stability and making you hard to move. Let's get tug of war strategy pulled up here. It was a good time. They did pay me to do it, which was nice. Let's watch this. If they don't talk, I'm clicking off. I'm not about to read. I don't want to read. Yeah, give me one of these.
This high school tug-of-war is a battle for the ages. A guy so chill and so heavy, lying down at the end of the rope.
We didn't have anybody that could have done that for us. We did not have any of those.
Tug of war. It's a simple game, right? 2 teams, 1 rope, and a bat.
I will say the strategy of them leaning back is definitely. I can't read. Glad it was a good time for all. Yay. Rip phone. Oh, I can't read because I don't want us to reading video. I can read!
Battle of pure strength. The bigger, stronger team should dominate, right? Well, not exactly. When 2 teams pull on the rope, they're not just pulling against each other, they're pulling against the ground. And this is where things get interesting. The real battle, it's not just about strength. It's about how much grip you've got on the ground. The more friction you can create, the more you can resist being pulled. Moreover,
well, that wasn't up to us because we were on we were in an indoor soccer field. So, not much we can do about that. Bye, Leo. See you soon, hopefully. All right. Let me get this pulled back up. It's loading. The game is loading. And we should be all good. Let's play some Expedition 33. Yeah? I think it's time. Gunks, you don't need a drink spin, but I will give you one if requested. I know a lot of those people are going to go to the bar after. Are you there, or did you go straight home? Home straight home, 100%. We actually ended way late. We ended at like almost 6 o'clock, and I mean, the event was. Oh, you went home, but you're meeting quite the same bar later. Well, there you go. That'll be fun. The shift ended at 2. I'll say this though. The doctor, camp doctor, as we'll call him, there's a reason. Camp doctor was running behind, and then his very last patient of the day, he went in the room wicked late. I know I gotta play as a lesbian. I did not see him hug Stanley. I will say, here's the thing though. Liam Wilson, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. You picked a good time to start watching because holy moly have we been talking about stuff that is not relevant to this chat at all, dude. Pleasure to have you. Liam, welcome to the stream. Last thing we did was we got separated from the rest of the group. We are just now back in action. I've been live for 21 minutes, and I've been yapping the whole time. So we just started playing. You joined at the perfect time. I don't really know why I was starting both of them, but... Liam, we are chilling today. Don't you worry about that. Good day. Started stream late, so I'm feeling a little behind, but... we're all here to have a good time, man. I clicked off for a second. The game seems a little quiet to me. But let me know. Liam, the question is, how are you? Tell me everything. I can probably kill this guy, right?
It's locked on you.
I really forgot how to dodge. Okay. Wow, okay. We haven't played this game in a week. I forgot how to dodge. R2 for those, I think?
Forward.
Wow, okay. We're gonna get clapped. But that's okay, because I know exactly what the problem is.
I'm ready.
We needed to die? We needed to die because I forgot to upgrade the characters that we have. Also, I have not played a CL one time in this game. So she's a little underleveled. Am I gonna do the work to get her up to our level? Absolutely not. How many skill points for Miss Girl? 0. She's fully upgraded? Oh, she's just level 21 instead of 26. They're both fully upgraded. That's okay. It's because I gave him 40 might. He's got 13 defense. He shouldn't be that weak, dude. I mean, I didn't give him any agility or luck, but he should not be this weak. Each expedition is just named after the age that Gamage that year, right? Insert, that is correct, except the very first one, instead of being Expedition 100, is called Expedition 0.
storm is coming.
Yeah, it's named after the age that will Gamage next year. Sig, I want to believe you, but I don't know the ages of the characters, because at the beginning of the game they switch it. They write 33. They're age 33 at the oldest. Okay. Whatever you say, man.
Thunder, strike swift.
A bit of violence, yes.
They didn't even hit anybody? Yeah, Gunks, you don't know what you're talking about either. That's gonna be a big woo for Wolfie, obviously. Hello, the vet called around 620 to let me know how his x-rays went. He's fine for now, but no go on him having a dental appointment, dental checkup. The number matches the year you die. Right. Which means that the 33-year-olds all got Gamage. Yeah, neither of you know what you're talking about. So after, you had to contact your family to let them know how it went and if he was getting a dental or not. Okay, so you talked to the vet, and then you had to talk to your family. Meaning that you probably had a crazy interaction that I can't wait to hear. Gunks says, no, I know what I'm talking about, and don't think that I don't, because I do. Gunks, I would never doubt you, except I know for a fact that you had no idea what you were just talking about a second ago. Frick! I knew he had 3! I knew he had 3!
Your turn to shine. Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
It's R2! It's R2! You have to hit R2 for the black and white one, dude. Oh, this game is hard. I just forgot how to play, honestly. But also, it made me play with the under-level characters. I didn't realize it was like Pokemon where I had to train everyone evenly. I don't ever want to play CL again, dude. This sucks. Alright. What?!
Ready to evade.
Brother, that was so close to being good. The poor lesbian. Dude, she should be a more interesting character if she wants me to play as her.
Feel the fur. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh!
Hurts.
You ended up using CL a lot. She has some good buffs and group heals. I gotta be honest, there's no way I'm gonna be able to learn the meta of the game like that. I think if I use this, I don't get to play again, right? Dude, that blows.
Ready to evade. I'll do it. Ready to evade. I'll do it.
Dude, that blows. It's fine.
A brilliant light.
I'm filled with murderous rage.
It blows my mind how you know this stuff, Sig. I try to understand it, but it's like Latin to me. I mean, fair. There is a lot to learn, and Sig is good at retaining and utilizing it. In your defense, insert, he also has played the game and got time to experiment with the systems. Like, everything is very much a surprise to you. Or, everything is new to you as it is to me. But Sig did have a lot of time to experiment with the systems and figure out who he likes. It is impressive, but insert, give yourself some credit, because there is a lot going on. And we're just scratching the surface of this game.
flowing. Feel the burn.
Nice. Nice. Playing makes it easier because you get to at least use the... You get to apply the knowledge. You don't just have to watch me play it once a week and try to retain all the information. Wolfie says... The appointment was fine. Mostly texting with my mom and sister... Or, talking to the family is fine. Most texting with my mom and sister. Family is a bit on edge with all the old dogs at the moment. Since last summer, my family has lost 6 dogs. And in the past 3 weeks, 3 dogs... Wolfie! Why is September the worst month of your life? Holy...
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
The problem is, I know I'm gonna have to fight these people. I just really don't want to.
Well, that will help.
Yes, I love Chroma.
Plunder. Strike quick.
Time to bleed.
How much do I just hit for? If I just hit, what is my base attack here? Oh, it sucks, dude. I absolutely need to use powers. Okay, got it.
Here's your card. It's locked on you.
Danger.
You have to pay because you can't dodge it. Oh, it's R2! It's R2!
I'll do it.
Dude, he does them back to back. Oh my god. Holy crap. Is it not R2? What is the button to dodge that? Dude, I'm ticked. To dodge whatever it's called. The gradient attack. I'm pretty sure it's R2. I don't know, man. What do I know?
Plunder. Strike quick.
This one shoots the lightning, and I find the lightning the easiest to die, so I'm gonna save him for last.
Here's your card.
Bro, it's a different button. It is a different button, I swear.
I'll do it. Watch out, Minoko.
I thought you were gonna do the gradient attack.
Ready to evade.
Bro, because I think they're gonna do the gradient attack. Liam Wilson, if you're still watching, I'm really sorry you have to observe this the way it's going, honestly. Bad for everyone involved.
I'll do it. I'm ready.
Bro. Holy. I should have grinded between sessions. I was busy. We got it this time. Watch and learn. Literally, quite frankly, watch and learn.
A storm is coming.
Because I will be cleaning up.
A bit of violence, yes.
Holy moly, that was pitiful. Okay, bad job me. My bad.
Not today.
Bro, I hate it because I don't...
Your turn to dance.
Holy cow, dude.
Yes, I'd love a dance.
Dude, I don't... Dude, this sucks. I want my good team back. And I don't want to fight these enemies anymore. How much do I need for rebirth? I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste a freaking full turn getting this lady back. Oh, it's both of them. Great. Both these systems.
Time for revenge.
Sick. Freaking sick. Okay, cool.
Your turn to dance.
Oh, I thought I dodged it, but I just died.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Bro, I get... It's fine.
Chroma is flowing.
I have no choice but to get good at this game. I just am really unhappy that I have to get good at this game. It doesn't sound fine. Insert, it has to be fine. It has to be fine.
Sweet taste of battle.
I saw your future.
Take cover! Danger! Ready to evade. Ready to evade.
Dude.
Sweet taste of battle.
Dude. Kill this guy.
Ready to evade.
I'd love a dance.
Brother. Dude! Let me make some progress in the game one time.
Time to bleed.
Whatever, man, it's fine. Okay, we need... We'll be fine. I just need to not die in this one attack here. Here we go.
It likes you.
Lumiere, that's not.
Danger!
Whew! Wolfie says, I feed my dogs dinner before us to help prevent begging. The worst one about it purposefully didn't eat his fill so he could beg for my dinner. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Feel the burn.
Yay, we killed one. Let's freaking go. I haven't upgraded her skill tree at all because I don't use her.
I saw your future.
I'll do it. Dodge, Ciel. Let us stain them.
Okay.
Feel the burn.
For the person that still had... Oh, crap. Yeah, whatever.
Watch out, Minoko. Ready to evade.
Nice! That guy should die because he's on fire. A little overkill, but he had to go. Bro, Seal needs to level up bad, dude, I swear. Yeah, I don't have frickin' things put on either of these guys. Hold on. We got some menu stuff to do here. Oh, I've also never upgraded her Luminous. Ah! Okay. Cost 8? Oh boy. Item already equipped, that's it? Oh, because freaking idiot I am. Got it. Sorry, I forgot how to play the game. Yeah, I forgot how to play the game. Hold on. But don't they learn it as a passive? How do those work? I don't know. Oh, that's this. Duh, okay. Holy moly, I forgot to play this game. Big time. Here we go. Gotta change these guys. Okay. Alright. Now we should be a little better off with that.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more.
Hold on just a second. That should be better.
More of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
No, thank you. Don't need whatever that is. Don't need it, don't want it. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. She who painted Nevrons. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art that she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away. Far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them. Remember their faces. The man just went silent. Alright, Lord Drop, don't know what any of that meant, but here we are. I love a cutscene.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
What is Verso, David? What is he?
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
That look, dude, I'm telling you, Versa's a little better.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie.
Team of 2, okay. I thought I was gonna have to upgrade little paint guy.
I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Okay. Gustave would never give me that look. No shot, dude. Absolutely no freaking shot. Okay, what do I want to start with?
I'll use your fire. Just try it.
Ugh. I thought it was really good for the first one. Dude, I do love when they use good poison.
Okay.
That is fun for me.
On guard!
Crap! I forgot.
Careful now.
Oh, I forgot again! That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I forgot the little thing that we gotta worry about all the time. You know. You know what I'm talking about.
Let's carve a path. I'll use your fire. Not impressed.
On me!
You gotta waste a turn bringing your character back. In Digimon story, whatever it is, the weapon you have with Verso, if it is high enough level, you can do 2 turns in a row if you start a basic attack. Okay.
Disaster expedition, eh?
Well, that's great news. needed that.
Let's dance.
They're gonna go again though.
Lasso, dodge.
Sometimes you just need that.
Time to end this.
Oh! I definitely have that perk, so that's exciting. Yeah, it's very. Oh my god.
I never said there was treasure.
Treasure right there. Oh. Come get some, little freak. Come get some. Alright. Well, that was nice, but I don't have a choice on this one, so. What?
Let's carve a path.
Whatever, man.
Let's carve a path.
Sweet.
Just try it.
Break!
Oh well. Careful now.
Ready to parry. Finesse and grace.
I've lived through worse. I think I'll improvise.
Okay. Blades sharpened.
I'll manage.
Sick, dude. Whoa, cutscene for that, okay.
We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
Yes, it definitely is.
Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
That's definitely got to be a good item, right? Oh. Holy. What the heck?
Great.
That's a very manly scream. I wasn't scared.
Think I'm close.
I wasn't scared. Sorry, caps lock was on. Yeah, you sure you didn't mean to yell that at me?
This manner's intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
I don't know. Probably this is what you got kidnapped at.
Know this.
Let me rest! I meant to say it in a gentle whisper. I don't believe you. Holy moly. Dude, with peace and love, I'm actually sitting on my nuts right now. Actually, factually, I'm sitting on my nuts. This is it? Was combo attack a thing? Weird if not. Whatever. Get off your nuts. I don't want to be on them. Sometimes you just gotta adjust, man. I have to be on my nuts sometimes. Leave me alone. Get off your nuts is crazy. Hold on, let me just check. I have to slide the game over just a very, very, very little bit. That should be good, I think. Okay. Alright, we're back. My poor hacky sacks, don't call him that! Nobody's kicking him around, dude. Stop. You see, my jorts are all hyped up, though. My freaking jorts. Seems like a place where there'd be a boss fight. I know that's where I'm supposed to go, but it seems like that's the way to go, you know? We're singing this over the dogs. I thought the pet wanted to cuddle. Nope, he just wanted to steal my ice cream. Wizard cast testicular torsion is crazy, dude. To be honest, I knew what you meant. I just have never said the word Pekingese out loud before. But I did know what you meant. It's her. It's the same guy, but it's a female. What is this? I thought they were friends.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Oh, crap.
times must you hurt our family?
Is that his wife?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Ooh.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Okay.
Let's carve a path. Ready to strike.
That actually did some damage, so I think this is a fight we have to win. The last fight against him was unwinnable.
You bring it on.
Forced us to this point.
That was huge because we have the 50-50 thing where we can do half damage or double. We just did double. And we had 200% because we were Virtuoso, so we just did a ton of damage.
Thunder. Strike quick.
Ready to strike.
She won't help you this time. I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Spill some ink.
Wasn't it while lightning storm's damage is active, will wreck a damage. Okay. Well, do I have anything that hits multiple? Yeah.
Blades. Ink off my blade.
Only got half damage on that, that's okay. Oh, we're close to gradient. Okay, alright.
Maximum damage. Break.
Tearing this family
I forgot! Oh, that sucks.
fighting by my side.
matched.
Ready to evade.
Get ready.
Oh, I'm trying to get the timing right. I did it too late. Ugh. Oh, crap. Oh, I have another revive. How many?
Let the ink flow.
Alright, yeah. Oh, I need a bunch more stuff for rebirth. Crap. Okay,
This ends now.
did I just heal myself? Idiot. I don't know when to do it.
I'm ready.
Yes.
A brilliant light.
Let's finish this. Watch out. Maximum damage.
Okay. He's got so much farther to go for his break, but if I can get him up there and break him, we're good. We got a ways to go before that.
Break.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
Coming. Watch out.
No! No!
I've lived through worse. Time to end this. I would have lived. Bring it on.
Just failed. Huh. We have the team back. That was our shot. Gunks, you can absolutely join voice chat. 1 second. We'll make it live. Oh, you're already in it. There we go. Alright, Gunks, you should be live.
What's up, Big Head?
There we go. All right, hold on. Talk one more time so I can test the level versus the game, if you would.
Oh, absolutely. This is your favorite captain's favorite captain.
I think you're good. All right, go ahead and say whatever you gotta say.
Oh, I missed you.
I'd really like for you all to survive
Oh,
this.
it's a pleasure to have you. All right, so we're right back to the fight. So it is one that we have to win. All right, hold on. We are first.
Did you understand what I meant by like when you parry his big ball of chroma? I spelled disappears wrong like 3 times, and I'm like, you know what?
It makes a noise. So I kind of have a general idea of when to do it. But it definitely isn't perfect on my end. I know I can do this fight. I just got absolutely effed. And then Sig said give Verso combo attack, but I was already in the fight. But I thought I had it. Can he not hit twice? Or is it a whole other thing?
Can what not hit twice?
I thought I was hitting twice. I thought I had combo attack. Is this... What is it?
Verso's weapon?
Is that what... Is it a weapon thing? Or is it a Pictos? Or is it a whatever it's called? Lumen something?
The duelist weapon you have allows him to do 2 base attacks, if I'm not mistaken.
So, but I have to equip it?
I'm sorry. Yeah, so you already have it equipped. Sigtastic's right. The weapon allows you to do 1 base attack and have it hit 2 times.
I see. So I'm attacking twice.
It helps Verso get his perfection up faster.
Okay. So how do I equip it? How do I give myself combo attack? What is it?
You already have it equipped. It's the purple weapon. It's the purple sword.
Oh. Well, Sig is telling me to give him combo attack again. Alright, whatever, man.
Unless Sig is talking about Pictos. I don't know. Let me...
The weapon gives you another turn after your basic attack. So we have the weapon. Is there something else that I need to equip, or are we good?
Oh, I see. It's a double feature here. So, okay. The weapon lets you play again after a base attack. Alright. And then, I'm assuming the Pictos you got... Oh boy.
So the weapon gives me 2 turns, and then if I use that Pictos, it lets me hit twice per turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that's right. I didn't realize, I'm looking at my Pictos right now, and I'm like, oh fuck, I did not learn any of these really good ones. I'm about to put on the Renoir soundtrack, just so I can listen, because I mute the stream when I'm in voice chat. Don't want to hear myself.
The music is good, but it is, it's a little killer. This guy's killer, and it's driving me nuts. But
It's so bad.
Because I'll get him.
Hello, fellow kids. You want me to show you why this game is really tight?
The game is tight, that's a fact.
We.
And then I'm just gonna hit him again, I think.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. I mean, once we get high enough perfection, like the break attack does a lot more. The perfect break.
I'm ready.
Help you this time.
Yes.
I can do almost all of them. The timing's just a little weird. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was huge.
My L is so good.
I really don't even know what attack to use.
You have Spark? Oh no, you have Spark. So, no worries.
Sig is being very supportive. I know next time that gradient attack comes up, I'm gonna mess it up, but I really appreciate the support.
Nah, you got it. You're good.
Oh, that was a cool attack. Didn't know I had that.
I feel like that's Lune's second best skill. I love that one.
Yes. This is about to be crazy, right? If I do perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's marked, so it's going to do another 50% damage too.
Yes, sir.
On me.
Tearing this family apart.
Yeah, that's pretty good damage.
You watch out. Should be
Yeah,
fighting
okay.
by my side.
So these things I have to kill. I really hope they're not wicked strong. Do I just shoot them?
You can try shooting.
Oh, they're so strong!
Ooh.
Dude, they're so strong.
Forgot what I did for those. Admittedly.
I don't have a choice because I have to focus up on them. And if I don't kill them, all I do is waste turns. I understand that saying there's so much damage that I have to do, but maybe they're around for a couple turns.
It was at least like 4 turns before he actually used them.
Oh, that sucks.
But now you got enough for the big boy.
I'm ready.
These guys are easy.
Yeah, these little jiggles.
Holy crap, I cannot believe I missed the parry on so many of those. Holy crap, dude.
Let's push forward.
Alright, that was my fault, because that was actually just bad performance by me.
Renoir doesn't fuck around, man.
Alright, well, Mael didn't get to attack, or I guess she does. Lune doesn't get to attack, which freaking blows. Because if this thing heals him, I'm gonna be ticked off, dude.
Oh, there you go. Mael is just so powerful.
That was
She
good
hit
damage.
hard.
That was good damage. I don't have any AP. I'm gonna have to heal on this turn. Although I'd rather hit, but you know.
It's risky business.
Oh my god, dude. Crap!
No!
Vanished? Wait.
Yeah, it's kind of like the bourgeois or whatever. Eating someone.
Holy crap, I thought it was the... This sucks.
Born once more.
This sucks, dude! Freaking excellent! I didn't realize he was still going. Crap.
The animations for his big, like, chroma in the sky shit are so similar, it's hard to tell, like, if it's the one where it's like, oh, I need to do the immediate parry, or I gotta wait till the gradient attack, or the jump. They're all the same.
They sure are. They sure are. Alright, we leave that equipped, and then you're telling me that combo attack is a Pictos, and it's right there.
Oh yeah, it's on CL.
I don't really apply shell for 3 turns. Play first. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then I could give myself that as a Lumina. I don't remember. I just get rid of though. Do I want any of these other ones? Increase damage on first hit. Yeah, definitely. Increase break damage. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Great. Great. Alright. And let's do... Yeah. Okay. So keep augmented attack on 2. I have it. Okay, we're good. We're good, maybe. And then this time I'll have to send in the reserve team, which isn't as good, but you know, we do what we gotta do. We'll give the old college a try.
I'd really like for you all to survive this.
You're outmatched.
Okay, so we should be able to hit him 4 times if we just do this.
Okay.
Cool.
Cut him down.
Pretty good counter.
Oh crap! I should have hit him first.
Oh no. Yeah.
Whoops. Silly me.
Getting Verso's perfection up feels like such a chore.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But it'll be worth it when I'm doing 1,000,000 damage per hit.
Oh, absolutely. I think mechanically my least favorite character is CL. Like, I don't know what the Sun and Moon do. It tells you in the corner. I just read it.
Well, as you know, I've been ignoring her every single time anything happens, so...
Why? She's fine.
Which is that...
She won't help you this time.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill myself!
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Bro. Okay. Let's go into offensive switch. No, I think I should heal up. What's his name?
Who's this?
Foam is flowing. Feel the burn.
Ready to carry.
Tearing this family apart.
Bro!
Let's carve a path.
Holy crap. Alright, 2 hits for free. Then, because we keep getting our AP back, we do perfect break. Well, he's probably... Because speed burst is increased by the speed difference. So it seems like... I don't know, I think Red War is pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably not worth doing that. I'm just gonna perfect break him. That does the most damage, I think. Yeah, big time.
You
should be fighting.
Crap.
Yeah.
Crap. Crap. Okay.
We're living.
You can't escape.
Oh, this stupid 50-50 roll, dude. She just did so little damage. That was worth it, though. Okay. That attack does not do much, to be honest. Yes, Sig, trust me, I learned that. Trust me, I learned that. These pedals, man. Chad, got my teeth cleaned for the first time in 6 years today. Had no issues. Who cheered? Les Kirby, I'm happy for you for that. It's not a privilege many people get, so don't take it for granted, I would say. We're already in offensive. Let's just hit, I think. Oh, hit the pedals, hit the pedals, hit the pedals, hit the pedals. We did one attack. Was it Rain of Fire that we did that was good?
That one combos nicely off Spark.
Okay, and then I have to... That one's already burning. I don't think I'll be able to kill them both. Let's do this.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. The goal is, if I could break them both, that would be huge. I can do perfect break on this one and maybe get it to like halfway. The problem is if I don't kill them both in the next turn, then we're boned. But I think I'm gonna try.
Well, you know I like the risk in it for the biscuit.
Alright, so I did do half damage. These things do. If I can block these... Ah! That last one. Okay, that's okay. Let's do... That one's gone. So now if we could focus up here.
Careful, Verso.
Oh. Oh!
You're outmatched.
Oh, it's so... You have to do it so early. Ah, I could have had... Oh my god, dude! And she's gone forever. Kill me, dude! Oh my god!
Careful now.
I'm ready.
Great! They slow it down on the...
The last one.
God, dude.
Try me. Today. Try me. Today. Not today. Full deck. Try me.
Veteran wearing jacket like a One Piece character.
Today. Waiting.
Hey man, Andy Serkis can wear his jacket any way he wants.
Try me.
Oh my god, dude. This sucks!
I'd really like for you all to survive this.
You forced us to this point.
Cut him down.
Break.
A storm is coming. Ice, shut up!
She
I'm
won't
ready.
help you this time.
Ready to strike. Break.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Well, that one we agreed was no good.
What, switching to the virtuous stance? With
No.
the, green?
The using her gradient attack. Oh, it does switch you to Virtuoso though?
I think so.
I had not considered that. I think I have a... It does. Okay, so good to know.
Feel the burn.
family apart.
Okay. I can do it if I don't get vanished and then stunned instantly.
Yes.
I think my play... I think that's part of my play. And then that shouldn't count as a hit, which means I should be able to double hit the one that's marked right here. And then, okay, so the gradient did count as a hit. Okay, never mind then. So let's, no, because her one was good. Her one was good. So Rain of Fire. Good damage there. Is that one dead? Huge. He's still marked, so the goal... I don't want to skip her turn, but I have to do something that's going to hit hard. But I don't have anything.
Should be fighting by my side.
Yes! Okay. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it. Her break this thing should break it.
Careful, my elf.
Finesse and grace.
Good. Good damage. Let's, get him back on fire. Oh!
Time to end this.
Yes.
Dude.
Incredible.
Dude. That
Everyone can breathe again.
that fight sucked.
He's tough.
Oh my god, dude.
That bastard.
That sucked.
Oh, hi, Alphonse.
I appreciate everyone giving me a moment to just lock in and be silent.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude.
I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm helping.
It's crazy when you get those pedals broken, just how much of a freaking game changer it is.
Yeah.
Oh, because he didn't get all his health back halfway through the fight. It was huge.
Oh, for like a stage 1 boss, yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Hey!
Oh yeah, he's gonna...
Tell me this. Is Lune gone forever?
Lune is not gone forever, but she was definitely gone for that fight.
Okay, because she doesn't have any XP on the side here, and I get nervous that she got vanished and is gone forever.
Wouldn't that be something? I think that he can vanish just about anybody in your party. So, story-wise...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you can't get rid of her, so, yeah.
Right, try that. Could you imagine if that's canonically how that happens? Like, oh yeah. Yeah, Lune's just gone now.
That would
no
be nuts, dude. He's not
Everybody freaking out like, what the fuck happened?
He's not done effing me up yet, though. I like that Monaco protects his baby.
Yeah, Noko is adorable. I love Noko.
That would actually be a really fun cosplay.
Monoko?
Yeah.
Everyone alright?
If you want to do Monoko, I will happily be Noko.
Ooh.
I will call you Dad.
Oh, did he just die?
Unfortunately.
Noko's broken.
Why don't you accept who you are?
He said Alicia? Alicia move? Alicia?
Yeah.
Who is that? No spoilers, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. They say I look like Alicia. Who's Alicia? Me. I hope people know that Vine.
Man, anyone ever tell you look like Beyonce?
Yeah. No, they say I look like Shalissa. Who's Shalissa? Me. I'm glad you knew that Vine more than I did.
Oh, trust me, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I like that this cutscene went letterbox. That's kind of cool.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's cool.
The 4:3 aspect ratio.
Oh, yes.
I know you. Tell me your name.
I bet it's Alicia. If I had to guess.
I mean, you get one guess.
That's it. That's the one. Okay, got it. So the whole family lived here. I don't have everything explained, but the whole family lived here, and then the house burned down, and Alicia died. Got it. Okay. That's all I need to know. The Evil Within 2 did it first.
Where did it go?
This game does draw heavily from so many other fantasy games, but mostly mechanically, not so much narrative. I think narratively it's quite unique.
I agree. Blurhead smooth off. What's up, Trippy DJ? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Dude, thank the Lord that part of the game is over, dude.
This is... Oh, answer. You want answers? You can't handle answers.
Yeah, we're not getting them anytime soon.
No.
Care to explain? Your father.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
a
think of him as my father.
Best we can do is some breadcrumbs.
Why didn't you just tell us?
The best we can do.
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
Renoir trying to blow up
Maybe
Verso's spot though. I was like,
We'll
oh,
understand where each other's
he
coming from,
didn't
right?
tell you.
He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now.
They can't make me hate
Won't get
Verso.
very far if we don't trust each other.
They can make me hate Verso.
Families. Complicated.
We get it, Maya. You don't have any parents or something.
Yeah, you're fucking orphan.
Oh
You
yeah.
got an entire.
I forgot we had to bury his baby.
Oh yeah. You got an entire society of Lumiere when the population is so low and nobody still wants her.
It's tough out there.
Ah, poor Noko. He didn't deserve it. All I wanted to do was be a merchant and speak French.
The stories say that Jestrels.
She chopped.
Stop, dude.
Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return.
How much of a bitch boy do you have to be to like target the Jestrel of the party?
Well,
you knew.
didn't he do everybody? And everybody probably canonically parried except for little baby boy.
Probably, yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me, but maybe I'm crazy.
No, I'm pretty sure you are correct. It looked like it was a wide enough attack.
He had it coming. Tribute.
I think TJ's right.
I agree.
Maybe TJ knows. He had it coming.
Dude, French babies, dude, they're asking for it.
We have no way to
Yeah, exactly. Trying to get born and start a revolution or something. Crazy.
Bring back the guillotine, dude.
Another way.
Bring it back, you know? Public executions are so rad.
I gotta piece together some of this. Renoir is from Expedition Zero, and he has a son named Verso, who is from Expedition 58.
What are you talking about?
But, and then Verso has a baby named Alicia who died in a house fire, and he probably made sweet love to the faceless lady, and that's how she came from. Or that's where she came from. So, oh, okay, hold on, this guy's gonna know that, honey.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of Eurochroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Neverland.
Brother Verso?
Axons.
Big brother Verso.
That's a dead end, it's impossible.
Why?
You miss Julia?
Massive creatures live in islands around the monolith. Stronger and
SKA thinking he's so kind, reminding him of his past trauma. Remember all the fun we had?
And I still couldn't take them down.
Before all your friends died.
In old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died.
Verso is also from Zero, and he has been learning.
Listen to me, please.
He has been teaming up with Expeditions for a long time. So he was with Expeditions. Okay.
Close, but not
Yes.
zero.
Yeah, Verso and Renoir went on the same Expedition Zero.
Okay.
And
Father, son,
expeditions,
travelers.
we die fighting.
Just being best of buds.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
Oh, I see Sig put that in chat. I was like, did someone reveal that Verso was on Expedition Zero yet?
Where's Asterion, bro?
Alright, if...
Did I miss him?
We're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
Girls, no.
I've had a few
It's
rough
not this
encounters
game.
with the Axons. There are 3
We don't know, we can see 'em.
around the monolith. And
We can
need
find
at
'em.
least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain
Shadow Heart.
so that one's out.
What? Why are you
We should
calling me
start
that?
with the one to the west of the North. It's already been weakened by previous.
Dude, that video was good.
Right?
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's like my favorite comfort video right now. Is just looking up
Or
that
you
stupid
embrace the
fucking video.
challenge and pick the one in the east.
You know, we can like level up and come back later, right?
Thank you.
No, I want to be a professional gamer.
Listen to what I just said.
Because this game is.
Is there a recap? Is there a video like that for each act?
Yes. So you watch the act 1, and then when you finish act 2, you can watch that one.
Can't wait. I'll watch it on stream. But it's gonna be a while because this is the last Expedition Friday until November.
I know. It's the price to pay for greatness.
These years and you've
Patience.
never defeated-
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But may
Which
I-
guy is Gale, dude? Verso? Yeah.
Which guy is Gale? Oh. Definitely not as wholesome as Gale, though.
Story time?
There's nothing wholesome about Gale, dude.
Gale is always wholesome.
Gale wants to put it in every single person he meets.
Let me think.
And Verso only
I
wants
like-
to put in Mael. And it's different.
That's fun. That's pretty fucked up based on your theory of like the relationship between Merso and Mael.
I know, dude. And it's not a theory, it is the truth.
Oh, fair enough.
Insert session, he's passionate with his penis, so.
Come
In case you were
on.
wondering.
You've been alive for over 60 years.
He's sexy
You
and he
must
knows
have
it.
tons of stories.
Okay, is he just a good looking 60 or is there magic making him young? I guess if Renoir would be 1,000,000 years old, so I guess. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
Dude, Insert wants this girl to be a lesbian so bad, dude. CL down with man
Right,
gilps.
alright. Let me think.
CL have a husband.
CL's a husband?
No. I don't really think that's a big spoiler, but CL was married before this whole expedition thing.
Did he die in an expedition?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay.
I actually
I'm intrigued.
think he gomaged. I don't think he expeditioned.
Oh,
It's about my hair.
I see.
Your hair.
He's a fucking weenie. No,
That's a
okay.
bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
There's no water in this water bottle. I'm ticked.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like
Okay. Insert
an old
knows.
man.
Insert just refuses to believe that CL isn't just.
That's
gay.
what I'm saying. Insert wants her to be a lesbian so bad.
Luckily, the Gestural village has a hair.
It's just a crop top thing.
Color treatments.
Lucky.
I want that lady bad, dude. Do not let Insert go on DeviantArt and look up CL, dude. Let me tell you.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always.
I don't know what it
knocks
is
things
about
out.
her, man.
Lucky my hair's not
I could
white.
list features if you wanted. I could list probably what you want about her.
Could be fun.
His name was Pierre? The French use of names? Did that happen? I wasn't reading?
So, your turn.
You know what I want.
Insert wants to finger her C-section scar.
Oh my god.
Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
Wolfie says,
That's my-
so my parents... Wolfie says, so my parents might be going to Maryland next weekend to get a puppy for my mom. And at some point, my grandparents are going to fly to Florida to get a puppy too. Alright, so you're about to have dogs back in the family, dude. About to bring them back. Is there
They
any
never laugh.
bouncing in this game? Oh, there sure is, bros. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
Revealed is that
You want to watch it bounce? If you want to watch CL do tricks on it, you got it, sister.
Vayne,
There's also like a Nevron that just bounces. It's in the overworld, but he just fucking bounces.
Yeah, but does he bounce on it?
No, well, I mean, yeah, if you have Lune and CL party, he sure does.
I can't wait to meet the old English sheepdog puppy. Wolfie, that's like one of your favorite dogs, is it not? I feel like I've looked that up on stream because you've mentioned it.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me.
You're a teacher dressed like that?
Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
You know what? I never noticed her bracelets because I don't use her as a character, but that is a pretty cool thing. Pretty cool detail.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life.
Alright, Gunks, explain this to me. Did the word math, that has always been math, I thought people were calling it maths as a joke. But now I hear it everywhere. Is the word math not existent anymore? What happened to the word math?
If you're British, you say maths, like a tweed. And if you're American, you just say math.
Oh. That's actually really good to know, because I've heard so many people say maths, and I always thought it was like a meme.
I think I've ironically said maths.
Yeah, that...
Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be good at the maths, there, mate.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I, my whole life, have thought that if you said maths like that, you're saying it wrong to be funny, and it was never funny. But I really did. How about that? Very interesting. Okay. Well, it's math. Get real.
Yeah, see, this is why America's better.
These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live.
Alright, CL, rub it in more that some of us are childless.
And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Dude, this game is so pro have babies, dude. This is what Hamilton and his ragtag tag team fought for. Hamilton and his ragtag team fought for slaves.
You don't have any children, though.
Oh my god.
I'm almost certain of it.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie.
Yeah, I mean...
Come on, Mr. History, let me know.
She said she
From a historical perspective, I know Hamilton didn't like slavery.
Ooh.
His wife, Eliza, was very much against it. But no, like saying that the American Revolution was fought for the sake of slavery is not inaccurate. It's definitely a part of it.
Come back with a better story next time.
Basically, the bigger thing is land expansion and the British not allowing the colonists to extend their borders past the Mississippi. So they're like, yeah, you're fucked. And it's like, well, how are we going to get more plantations to get more cotton? And well, actually, indigo is a bigger product. Anyway, point is, yes, expansion of slavery was definitely on the agenda for the revolution.
Hey, let me ask you this: what is indigo?
Oh, like the dye?
Is it like a flower?
Oh, great question. I believe it is, yes. It's a crop.
And that's more valuable? They want slaves more for indigo than cotton?
No, well, not at that point. So, cotton was incredibly hard to grow. But basically, Eli Whitney's invention, cotton gin, actually made it a little more... profitable. So the bigger crops that were like indigo, tobacco, off my head, but yeah, yep, tobacco definitely. So the problem with tobacco in the 18th century, it ruins the farmland. So you always have to get more farmland eventually.
Why does harvesting tobacco ruin the farmland?
Those early expeditions.
Damn, you're asking like the questions that you're going way beyond the surface of what I remember. I'd honestly have to look that up. Like,
well, Pearl said a word that I've never heard before, but I bet she's right about whatever it is. Oh, indigo, that's what indigo is. Indigofera tinctoria.
I see. But this time...
People...
That's what indigo is.
Didn't trust me.
That's pretty cool. And that definitely is a plant name. Indigofera, dude, that's a plant. That's the flower.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was...
Google tells me that basically the extraction of nutrients from the soil to harvest tobacco is what ruins the land. But
that makes sense.
I couldn't give you the science behind it, other than just like depriving nutrients of soil. Basically makes your soil just not suitable for growing other shit.
What if I told you this? What if I counter-offered and said, what if you tried to add more nutrients to the soil?
This is where
I don't know if they could do that in the 18th century.
Winded way to avoid answering the question.
Forgot about the whole 18th century part.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure you could do it today. I mean, I'm sure they do it today.
Well, yeah, otherwise we have no Earth left.
Seriously, no more Newports.
Dude, imagine.
A world without Newports.
Imagine a world without Newports, dude.
Need my lucky strikes.
What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
Best dad was poop. That can add nutrients to the soil. Well, I guess they weren't eating too good in the 18th century either.
Will this coffee give me energy? The best I could do is poop.
18th century being aka the 1700s?
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's crazy. When were castles and kings and such? Was that ever a real thing?
Castles and kings in America?
Like in the world? Because there's never been there's never been anything in America until like 1492.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well,
I'm asking.
I mean, we wouldn't tell the Native Americans that, right?
Right. What I'm saying is that we don't know, and we don't know. What I'm saying is that we don't know.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah, so castles kind of went out of style.
Fun little adventure.
Gosh. I would say that they became obsolete with the rapid expansion of gunpowder weapons and cannon, but you had castles that were still used right up until the early 1900s.
Whoa.
Expeditioners.
Because castles were also important for like garrisoning armies, right? You can't just like waltz up to a castle and be like, all right, I'm taking your money, or I'm taking your supplies.
Now, tell me this.
Yes, sir.
Castles were not just big houses, right? Were they like, like what was the purpose of a castle? Like, I can understand a mansion is a big house to show how rich you are, but what is the purpose of a castle? Because it's also built for like defense, because like many people live there. It's not like a rich person thing, is it?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, it is a rich person thing in the sense of like the feudal structure, where you have a feudal lord who may live in a castle, and within the castle walls you would have it's your own community. So in the event of an invasion to steal your land, yeah, you could hole up in your castle. You should have enough room on your castle grounds behind the walls where people jump from the farmlands into the castle. But again, that's still like higher, I guess, social class, economic class people that would get to go in the castle during a time of war. Your peasants are still fucked.
It's not all
So it's like a hype house where all your friends get to live, and you have personal bodyguards, aka the military.
Yeah, but military still complicated. I mean, if you're talking about like 11th, 12th century England, I mean, you still have only like a handful. I shouldn't say a handful, but you still have a fewer amount of like anointed knights. Most of your military is going to be what peasants those knights can round up. Like,
Giving shape to my feelings.
like yeah, the lord of the land basically gets his knights and underlords, like small lords,
Do I
to
get to
go
write
and
yours?
gather all the peasants, and maybe you get like a stick or something, you know, and then you can go fight.
so
But
would
yes,
Yeah, but
you and your
I
homies can hold up in the
secretly want
castle.
people to read
Oh
it.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
So
I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
I think of the only castles I'm familiar with are all from fantasy, but I think of you have like the king who sits there, and then he's got his little jesters and his little buddies and whatnot. Pro says you have to have a place all your peeps can gather, so you can make important decisions like who the next laird will be when the clan leader dies without a male heir. So you set up.
Accurate.
So is it like just all like government buildings in one place that the king lives?
It could be. Yeah. I mean, usually kings live in bigger urban areas. It's not just like, here's my, you know, acres and acres of farmland, and then here's my castle station. That's kind of like it's like your lesser lords. Yeah, king still lives in like a rural area.
Okay,
If you
dude.
imagine like King's Landing from Game of Thrones, kind of like that, and then you have a big keep
Yeah,
with
I can't
all the
promise
important rich people.
Hold on, Pearl sent me a link, and now I'm like deeply invested in what's going on with castles.
Yeah, I'm curious too. Right, not all castles are massive too. Right, sometimes there's just tiny ones. Or tiny ones with the farms on the outside. Less useful, but again, could still be staging grounds for an invasion. Hey, I found a Gestrel. Aw, you are so lost, you little nerd. I've been playing Expedition 33 while watching you play Expedition 33, and I've like been thrown off by the timing and the sound of little parry shing.
Sorry to
like,
hear
oh,
that.
That was Big Head, that wasn't me.
Sorry to hear that. Interesting.
King spent a lot of time traveling, meeting with lords. Very true. Yeah, most kings were assholes and made the lords go on a pilgrimage to meet the king.
Right, that's what I would do.
I've actually been to that castle that you on the top there.
This one with the moat?
To go back on the right side and scroll up. That one. I've been to that one.
This one.
Very cool castle. It's in Scotland.
Wow.
It's in the lowlands of Scotland too, not like the classic Highlands. Fun shit happens.
So it's the combination of a lot of things. Interesting. Now, is the idea that like your military, like the best of the best, live there, so when a town would get like raided or something, in my fantasy brain, right, the town gets raided and like the castle gets sieged, is that because that's where all the important people are, and it's like you kill the king, you take over, or is it just like if somebody was going to overthrow, what's the difference between going to the White House and shooting all of the Secret Service people and clapping the president versus sieging a castle?
Okay. I mean, if your target is to take out the king, then no, there's no significant difference if you can get to the main castle and keep where the king is. Yeah, I mean, Sig's absolutely right. They had the barracks of professional soldiers, for sure. There's a difference between what a king has, like his personal guard, his direct family, and their, what's the word?
I'm sorry.
Not constituents, holy shit. They're basically subservient banner people. But in feudal, like, England or Scotland, Like, you wouldn't be able to house all of your allies in one castle. You'd have to basically send out your knights to go to your allied castles to be like, hey, we're going to war. You, lord, baron, whatever, go grab your knights that are under your purview and your peasants, and then we're going to meet up at this point to stage a war. Or provide reinforcements to another place.
Yeah, the mountain where Astalac stomped you, and I had to...
I see.
So basically, an attacker, if they're successful and they basically show up on the doorstep of the king's castle without detection, which would be a little unusual, yeah, they just surprised and overwhelmed and took out the king, then you have a political mess now because you have all these former families, like in England, like, oh my god, the king was probably from a particular family or house. Like, if you heard of the Tudors or the Stuarts, like, they're families, right? So if you just take out the king, the head of the family, well, you're not exactly going to get the rest of House Stuart to go and join you. They're going to be like, what the fuck? No, we're going to try to kill you now and put our family member, another member of House Stuart, back on the throne. It plays out very differently depending upon where you are in the world, but that's a good general idea.
Now tell me this. If you go and kill the king, like Pros was saying that you got to find the new. If you don't have any male, if you don't have a male heir, you got to find a new leader, a new clan leader. Like, if you kill Sig, thank you for that link. Welcome also Unicorn and Leo. If you kill a king,
good job.
And he has no male heirs. Are the women now are they now useless? Are they in the political context, are they nothing? Like, they have nothing to offer? Are they like a trophy kind of thing? Where you would be like, oh, I killed him and now I have his wife? Or are they like, is the person they married gonna be the new king? Like, if there's no male family.
So it absolutely depends on where this happened. In England, like Western Europe, you kill, or if a king dies without an heir, an uncle, or nephew, just depending upon who's alive. The women would not necessarily... That's a good question. I actually don't know, like if the king dies and his wife's still chilling, Pearls is probably... Oh, Pearls is absolutely right. The female can become the queen. Right, because political marriages and all that fun stuff. And I know in Japan, you might have, if your emperor dies, you might have like a dowager who's like still very politically connected and can. Well, if you kill the king anyway, she could still fuck. But yeah, it just really depends on the politics of that part of the.
He's not.
Interesting. Pros does say that in England a female can be queen. In between 1000 and 1600 AD? Or is it ACE now? What do we call it?
80's fine. 80's fine. Yeah, I mean, I know some historians have kind of moved away from BC AD thing because it's like before Christ and stuff, but like, I mean, Christ is still a historical person, not necessarily the son of God. That gets complicated, but it's fine. It's okay to say BC. It's not like, yeah. Anyway.
Process. They might have to be married first in the olden days. Back in clan days of Scotland, they would pass to a male relative. The laird could have a male heir, but if he doesn't name him successor, other men could plead their case to be the laird instead. So, Pearls, and Gunks, you might know this also. What if you're trying to plead your case? What is your ground to stand? Like, what grounds do you have to stand on? Like, I should be Laird. Is Laird just king also, by the way?
We're part of the disaster expedition now.
Pearls can tell you what a laird is. I think laird is like the head of the clans, not really a king though. But I don't know. I'll let her talk about that. But in terms of pleading your case,
she meant lord. She did not mean lord.
She meant lord. That's funny.
So you want to know?
Hang on a sec. I gotta parry this.
Because my question would be, my question is, if there's no voting process, because it's a for royalty, it's an oligarchy. Is that correct? Or is it a monarchy? I don't know the difference.
Monarchy.
So
oligarchy is like what America has.
So if it's a monarchy, there's no voting system. So who you pleading your case to, and is it anybody? Like, could a peasant be like, I should be it because I'm a man of the people, and he just wouldn't? Because it depends on who you're pleading your case to.
Right.
Pearl says they might have Highland Games kind of show off their skills. You can basically try to get as many people of the family on your side, so the family is voting. Because there is voting, they pick the best. And theirs are not kings. Okay.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
Oh,
I
gosh.
have a big brain.
So you do a competition to show your skills to see if you can be the king, and then the family votes amongst themselves. Scotland was originally made up of clans and didn't have a central leader. Oh. Just like the Minecraft video.
Alright, Monsieur Big Brain.
That came out like a month ago that everyone was obsessed with. You know what I'm talking about. I made him a little headband. That's cute.
Aw. Oh, yes.
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
He's even more excited than usual.
Okay, I was right. I just didn't want to say it until I looked it up.
A forehead band? Yeah, dude.
Oh.
For SKA. For Beloved, who I don't like, because he's annoying. Also, I wonder... Like, you would think that you'd be able to go try to bond with this guy, because you're asking him for a favor and he's in your camp, but you'd think you'd be able to hang with him.
Okay. Yeah, alright, I was super confused because British history annoys me. But I was looking at, because I feel like I remembered once Richard, like Lionheart, like who's often depicted in like Robin Hood movies, he died.
Oh, King Richard?
Yeah, King Richard. He died and his heir was too young. So the lords under Richard actually elected John, the brother.
Little John.
So like, yeah, exactly. Wait, no. Robin, Little John. No. The king, not the big dude that follows around Robin Hood. No. Just the king, the bad king in the Robin Hood movies, not the good king.
Okay, so what I know from Robin Hood is the Disney cartoon, and Robin Hood has his...
Okay, perfect.
Does Robin Hood have his little buddy, Little John, the bear? Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's Little John. That's the dude that hangs out with Robin Hood. Yeah.
Right, and then King Richard is the lion guy. So
yes, okay. So in history, it's not. I mean, maybe John was doing king stuff while Richard was off crusading. Because yes, Richard did crusade hard, But John, the guy who calls for mom and sucks his thumb, he gets elected after Richard died.
Oh.
Yeah, because like Richard's dead, the lion dies, and they're like, "Oh shit, his heir is too young. Vote and pick this shit out." And they're like, "Yeah, let's put, what's his face, John on the throne, because they're the same family." I had to look this up. It's the Plantagenet. I always forget what they're called. Plantagenet House of England. Oh man.
And that's
This is why I do American history and Japanese history. Much easier for me. Americans, no kings. President, you vote. It's nice. It's easy.
What about Japan?
Japan, not as easy, but still fun. Basically, God, I shouldn't even start a sentence with basically in Japanese history. So, in like the earliest periods of Japanese history,
Hard leap to make.
there is a noble court
What's wrong with her?
of
She wears a mask all
Kuge.
the time. She never talks.
And the Kuge are basically the bureaucratic, like, we run the clans kind of thing. Because every Japanese time in history has a group of divided feudal clans until basically until the late 19th century, early 20th century. When they shift from years of basically a shogun militarist society with a court system to a constitutional dictatorship. Or well, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also Japan has cooler castles than Scotland. People are gonna. That might be a hot take actually, but I do like the Japanese castles.
You like them more?
I like them more. Yeah.
And when you say Japanese castle, you're talking about like the temples that have the roofs with the little horns on the corners.
You kind of broke up there for a second, but what about what was the context?
When you talk about Japanese castle, you're talking about the towers that have like the little on every corner of the roof. They have little horns that come up.
Yes. That like pagoda style would probably be more like the keep.
Now,
the equivalent of a keep in like an English castle.
So tell me this: is it a temple or is it a castle?
Do you want the
Because
it's a castle.
What?
But there are a shit ton of temples. They all have the curved roofs, no matter if they're a castle or a temple.
I did.
Okay.
You're not
Is temple religious or is it just a kind of building?
Temples are religious. So in Japan, the majority of the country practices historically practiced Shinto, or just the belief that there are gods in everything. So there are temples to everything. So there could be a temple to a god of trees. Like there's a shit ton. So in that lore, sorry.
Under what grounds can you if you're rich enough, can you build a temple to anything?
Rich enough
or
sanctioned?
Hold on. Let me answer Leo Riff. Leo, so we started talking about castles. It actually started way before castles. We started talking about lairs because freaking. I think Pearls made a joke that I took seriously. What did Pearl say? Pearl said we were talking about cigarettes. I know we were talking about cigarettes. Oh, because we were talking. Because we were talking. Okay, that's right. We were talking. Okay, Pearls was being a pervert. Listen to how far back this backtracks. Pearls was being a pervert and asked if there was any bouncing in this game, and she meant on peen, on peen, and
on program.
And so Pearl said, "Is there any bouncing in this game?" And I said, "I'm sure at some point we will find somebody bouncing on it." That came because Pearls also said, "Where is Astarion?" in a hilarious Baldur's Gate 3 reference joke. Now, from there, I was talking about, yes, there is bouncing in this game, probably. And Pearls said, this is what Hamilton and his ragtag team fought for. Clearly talking about that they wanted the future to be video games where girls such as CL would bounce on it for free. Now, from there, I said I'm pretty sure Hamilton fought for slavery. Now, Gunks being the biggest history buff that I know personally, had said Hamilton was against slavery, so was his wife. Then he was going on into a little bit more detail about that. And he mentioned cotton, and then said, but actually, indigo was more valuable. Then I asked why. Then we started going down the history train of different plants and why stuff was more valuable. Then we found out that tobacco, when they would grow that, they couldn't reuse the soil because it was so far back in time that they didn't have modern fertilizers. I know St. Tactic said the best they had was poop, and that struck something in me, because I'm pretty sure I just asked when this was. Oh no, because I was thinking about that, and I said, this was, because Gunk said 18th century, and I said 18th century as in 1700s. And then I said, what years were like castles? And then we got talking about castles, and Pearls was sending castle pics and kind of explaining castles. Sig was also kind of explaining castles, and Gunks was also kind of explaining castles. From there, we got into the political hierarchy of different countries that had castles and royalty and all this other stuff. I remained very inquisitive because I had a lot of questions, and I think that Gunks was having a good time answering my history questions, and Sig and Pearls are very engaged also in the conversation. So we just keep asking questions. Gunks elaborates because he's very knowledgeable about history. He'll say something interesting. I'll ask him to follow up, and that's how we ended up here. Now you're caught up.
Hooray.
Holy moly. Alright, back to business.
The molies are the holies. And I forgot where we ended off. I think we were actually talking about the differences of, like, Japanese castles to Western ones.
I was asking you, why... Can you build a temple castle to anything?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you have to, like... do you have to get, like, a permit? In feudal Japan, you have to get a permit to build a temple?
Yes. But not in earlier Japan. So, in the... gosh. This is stretching. I believe it's in the Heian period in Japanese history, which is like the 800s to about 1100s. You could, and I believe that's when Buddhism is introduced to Japan, and temples and different kinds of Buddhist temples started sprouting up. You didn't necessarily need a huge permit for that. However, the temples would actually fight each other, in the sense of, like, it would actually get violent in spreading, like, Chan Buddhism versus Mahayana Buddhism versus whichever. And sometimes it was supported by the clans, and sometimes it wasn't supported by the local. No. So, yeah, the rise of Buddhism in Japan gets a little violent, and it remains violent for the next 500 years or so, to the point where monks are actually trading with the Western Portuguese for guns, and they became literal gun monks. And some of these temples became so big they became
So they were like alt monks, neo monks. They like were monks that, because I thought the whole point of monks was like you don't care about anything. Gun monks, very good, Pearls. So you
Pearls found out my secret. I'm a gun monk.
So I'm having a little bit of trouble. Monks are anti-everything, yes?
Monks are still very political, though.
But they like
Japan.
But they shoot guns?
Japan. Yeah.
Avril, faulty of expedition.
What?
So
I thought monks only knew kung fu.
They were on a clean
Oh, that is a little bit. That's a little bit stereotypical. Yes.
Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier.
Becoming a monk in Japan is incredibly political because you can actually be exiled, or instead of getting executed, or if you commit a crime or something, like you can resign a political position and then go become a monk. And that doesn't like change who you are. That doesn't like I just led a rebellion that failed. Sorry, Japanese, my fellow countrymen. Will you forgive me if I retire and become a monk? Sure, dude. See ya. Cool. But I also want to be shogun, so like I'm gonna come back with monks with guns.
Interesting.
And some of those temples would become castle-like in the sense of what we were talking about with the. They would develop communities around them. Make bigger walls with temples inside of the grounds of the castle. So, yeah, you could have a monastic community that has guns and blacksmiths and artisans. Like, yeah.
Doesn't make much sense to me, but it's cool. That's for sure. What? Will I just get clapped instantly if I go to look at the Ventress? What happens here? Whoa, a cutscene? Okay.
Similar to Lumiere's shield dome.
Ooh.
Maybe we can just cross it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh. She touched the barrier.
Axons first.
I love how they're laughing like they fucking know.
You want to try again?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I do like that outfit you picked for Verso.
Nice. Just got it. She touched the butt. Sick! Dude,
touched the butt.
How good is Finding Nemo, though, honestly? To my east?
Acceleration.
I'm lost. Oh, never mind. We're going here. So Gunks, in your opinion, what is the most interesting time period in the history of the world, and why?
Damn, that's such a hard hard question. So, my favorite is probably the 1700s.
So this is Visage
except in Japan.
The American 1700s are the most interesting time period to you?
By far. Without a doubt.
By far? Alright.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear why.
Okay. So, in the 1700s, you have budding colonies, which leads to a lot of freedom in some sense. Not necessarily like the Bill of Rights freedom, but just more like opportunity for European settlers to come in and be like, you know what? I'm going to make this plot of land specifically for what I want to do with it. And
Alright, hold on 1 second, Gunks, because I have to watch this cutscene.
Yeah, please do. This is a good one. You're doing the axons, right? Yeah. Visages.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No,
True.
Verso's right. Something feels off.
Who turned out the lights? Whoa.
Oh, I'm harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation.
Sig 100%, dude.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
Alright, I think it's pretty obvious. Obviously we're going to go the main way. Alright, so Gunks, you say European settlers were able to like get in there.
Yes.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah. So for the first time in hundreds of years, you had the technology to explore America. Fucking cool. Unfortunately,
technology
they're not...
to explore America, aka boats.
Boats.
Alright.
Or, you know, just to follow along the first voyages across the Atlantic. Yeah. And it's I know it's kind of it's a misnomer to say it's the discovery of the new world, discredit the natives that are there, right? For Europe, it was a whole new world, and basically you now have a new territory that breaks what Europe is like, a sort of a political landlocked mind strife. because yes, Europe's land changed, and the people who owned that land changed, but basically it's still like England, France, Spain, etc. You're basically infighting at that point. Well, now in the New World, you don't have to infight yet, because you can all lay claim to parts of the New World. And it's complicated because the Pope, Alexander VI, put in lines of demarcation, meaning like literal lines of longitude, be like, hey, we're gonna basically say Spain, you can have this, Portugal, you can have this. But he did that before everyone knew how big the Western Hemisphere was, so Portugal basically got Brazil, and that's why I speak Portuguese in Brazil, and then Spain got everything else in South America. So, anyway, fast forward to the part where England...
Spain got everything else just because they didn't know how big the Western Hemisphere was?
Yes. Yeah, in like the 1400s, yeah. Basically, Spain could have gone the opposite direction.
So, okay, so Spain could have been like, we'll take this small part, or they could have ended up with the short end of the stick.
Yeah. Yeah. They could have.
But it just happened to not work out that way.
Right. Yeah, so think about like Pope Alexander VI made that declaration in the late 1400s, early 1500s. I can't remember the exact, but it was after voyages. But at that point, we were just like, oh yeah, basically the coast of the United States and all of South America. So I'm gonna draw the line basically halfway through South America, because that should be even. Not realizing like, oh shit, there's a whole other side of all of it. Because the Spanish had a hard time finding the other side, basically where the Western Hemisphere meets the Pacific Ocean. That took forever to find.
So, is this the Spanish Inquisition?
That already Oh, did that already exist? It's different. These are the conquistadors.
Okay. Now, Inquisition means question, right? It means like...
Oh yeah, we're looking for heretics.
So, that's what it was? That's what Spanish Inquisition was?
I can't help but feel for them.
Oh god, yeah. So the Spanish Inquisition was used to...
Guns, let me interrupt you for 1 second. I don't know anything about anything in the world.
That's okay.
I am very confused about a lot of things. I did not... First of all, I don't think my history education was good, because all my life I've only ever learned American history until I went to college, and my professor had visited Egypt the summer before, so we learned a lot of Egyptian history that I did not retain. And much like history, I also did not retain any math, which is why I didn't know if it was called math or maths.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, don't ask me any math. I'm not good at that.
But you are talking to somebody who actually doesn't know what happened in the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, high school world history is kind of lame. They make you take it for 2 years, I guess, but I just don't feel like it really works. How they present it, anyway. There's so much more than you'll ever get in a high school history class. Like, they don't tell you that the founding fathers in America were basically smugglers and arms dealers. But anyway, so the Spanish Inquisition is exactly as Sig pointed out. It's the Catholics, I do have to say specifically Catholics in Spain, going after anyone that's not Catholic. So Jewish people, Muslims in Spain, because post-Crusades, there's Muslim or more population in Spain. Yeah, the Inquisition is basically to punish non-Catholics and heretics. And heretics include basically anyone that wants to study science and say that the book of Genesis in the Bible is maybe a little inaccurate about understanding of it's incredibly important to just understand that Catholicism and Christianity in general is kind of an antithesis to scientific inquiry in the late, 1400s, 1500s.
Oh well.
We're just killing people, man.
Yeah, I would like to ask about that also. Do you know, is there any, did we ever try with anybody? Do people try with people when they go places? Because, like, I think of Thanksgiving was because we showed up, and then the Native Americans showed us how to, like, grow crops because we're all idiots. And then they died because we gave them disease. Yes? Is that correct?
Yep. We brought over diseases that Europeans were kind of immune to, but newly exposed Native Americans were not as immune.
Okay, yeah. And then, but, okay, alright, so, any other, are there instances of people discovering places and it being like that but working out? Or is it do all people going places end in horrific death to everybody else?
I can't speak for, like, every, like, Western Eastern encounter, but I don't think that the Portuguese spread diseases when they visited Japan. I don't think so. Like, that's actually a great question I don't know about. Did Europeans going to Japan spread the same diseases as the natives? I actually don't know that. That's a good question. But for the most part, when cultures meet, there's violence or, unfortunately, slavery, or, like, because think about, like, why people are exploring in the first place. They're doing it for profit. We're trying to find new land to conquer, or mine, or harvest resources that we don't have at home, or we need manpower, or, like, hey, look, we can't go to war in Europe, right? Kind of a bad vibe. However, look at all these people without guns, right? We can enslave them. It's not a very positive outlook on the human race.
Take cover.
Well, I don't have a very positive outlook on the human race, so,
Ready to evade.
I don't, nothing you said has changed that. I know.
Yep, fair enough.
That was just a bad fight. I just did a bad job. Six is a lot of them purposefully gave them diseased blankets. What?
Yeah, so the English and colonists would give smallpox blankets to Native Americans to spread diseases, so it would intentionally wipe out their settlement so the Americans could come in later. It's like biological.
And it's just so they didn't have to share.
Yes. It's especially prominent during, like, the events leading up to the French and Indian War. Like, the British would just be like, well, these particular French Native Americans are on the French side, so we're just gonna give them all some contaminated blankets. It's just literally smallpox war. Or, I'm sorry, biological war. Sig, I actually don't know if Columbus gave out any blankets. I'm pretty sure Columbus... The Taino people didn't bring him gold. You didn't meet your gold quota, Chops hands.
Did Columbus demand gold?
Oh, Columbus demanded gold, absolutely. He was a piece of shit.
Oh well.
I'm not a big fan of Columbus Day as a holiday,
So
admittedly.
tell me this.
Yeah.
What was Christopher Columbus's deal before he sailed the ocean blue? Because you gotta... Do you talk your way into being given a boat that you can sail with? Was it his own? Was he a public figure, or was he just a guy?
Oh, I don't know that. I mean, I think he was kind of a hack, like a whack dude, like people thought he was kind of a dumbass.
Oh.
And I mean, he's the reason why like Spain eventually funds him and not Italy, because he's Italian. Spain funds his ass because they're worried about keeping up with the other European powers, and they're willing to take a risk on him as opposed to letting him like, you know, excuse me. Spain would rather risk, you know, wasting money on Columbus rather than risk losing out to another European power.
So, all right. Well, now I know how to kill that guy in the middle. So even though Columbus was, so we don't know who Columbus was, but he was like a hack that nobody respected potentially. And then was it the king? Was just like, I don't want to lose any more land to other people, so let's send this guy. And if so, is that because... So... Oh my god, dude, I didn't touch a single one of those. So, Leo, I do know that, but I'm wondering what he was before he brought that part of his personality to the rest of the world.
Oh, so like, how did he get his job?
Well, what was his job? Who is this guy?
I mean, he was a sailor at one point. I know that. I don't know if he did any big voyages before, like, the voyage.
But tell me this.
Mm-hmm.
What is a sailor? Like, I understand what a sailor is, but what is your purpose? Is it to find stuff? Is it to get, like, is it... Because he had to, like, get approval to find America, or did he just go? He was a merchant. Okay. He was basically a convincing businessman. Sig, that's a good way to put it. So he was a convincing businessman whose job was to do business overseas.
Yes.
With a boat.
Yes.
So then he used the company boat until he said, I want to go explore the world. And then the king gave him the king boat.
Right, he needed funding for that, though. Like, you can't make a huge voyage to India without some extra money.
So, so, if you need money to do that, he was rich because he was a businessman?
I don't think he was rich. I don't know. I mean...
Well, where did he get
He's got to have some political connections. He's got to have something that connects him to the king and queen of Spain. I just don't know what it is. Italian, you know.
Wait, it was the king and queen of Spain that let him go?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Was he... Wait, I thought... where's Christopher Columbus from?
Italy. Or...
He's Italian?
Yeah, he's Italian. That's why the Italians love Columbus Day.
I did not know that.
In American history, like, the Italians really enjoyed Columbus Day simply because, like, there's a lot of racism, right word, against Italians. So, like, well, hang on. Columbus discovered America. He's Italian. Therefore, being Italian is very American. I do know that stuff. That's like the more contemporary importance. But yeah. I don't know about like his actual voyages. I mean, yeah, it says he was a business dude, he's a merchant, that kind of shit.
So you get to do anything that you want in the world because you bring that voyage to America. So then when people come, you just have the East Coast on lock, and that's the only place that they can land? How did we only come from the East?
Okay, so Columbus, his whole voyage, the precedent of his voyage was thinking like, okay, I can reach India by sailing west instead of... Like, I could just go around the back end of the world.
swiftly now.
Yeah,
So-
Pearls is right. Yeah. The king and queen of Spain were like, I like your funny ideas.
So he said, I bet I can get to India faster, and then
Yes.
ended up in America.
Yes.
So-
That's why the Caribbean used to be called the West Indies. Because Columbus is like, I'm not wrong. This is India. You're Indians.
So my understanding is that we were all hunkered down on the East Coast, and then we did the gold rush and moved to the West Coast, and that's kind of how we filled out the that's how we filled out America, kind of.
Yeah, by like over 400 years, yes. So Columbus is 1492, right? He doesn't like really do a lot in the modern day United States. He's mostly in the Caribbean. Few different voyages in the Caribbean. So his voyage sparks other voyages. Eventually, the rivals of England catch up with in the 1600s, like early 1600s. We're gonna try this shit now. So 1607, oh god, I forgot the name of the joint stock company that funded the Jamestown colonists. But basically, yeah, we're going through this. We're getting over there. They try to set up a colony at Jamestown. Disease, basically, in winter and starvation, almost wiped them out. Native Americans help. Thanksgiving, yay. 1620, Plymouth Rock, basically New England. And eventually, yes, once the English keep throwing so many people at this colony, eventually it sticks. Because the first hundreds and hundreds of settlers who come to America, England, just die. Yeah, they don't really live very long. They die. There's also a spooky conspiracy about Roanoke colony, but that's a different point.
So
yeah,
Roanoke is the one that nobody knows what happened to.
Yeah, right, correct. Yep.
And then, what was the word? It was...
Croatoan?
Croatoan, dude, or something. It was carved into a tree or something?
Yes. Yeah.
So, why didn't anybody... Like, if Columbus was like, we can get into America... We found America. We found it on the East Coast. Are you telling? I find it hard to believe that no other anyone in the world came to America starting at the West Coast, and then they met in the middle and had a war. How did that not happen?
Oh, okay. So that would mean that like the people in the Pacific Ocean. I mean, keep in mind the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean, it serves as a natural. So if we were just scraping by in the late 1400s with enough shit to go to America, like from the west, from the west, it's gonna take double the resources to go from the Pacific to California. The only people that could have done it were the Chinese. 1800s, like he probably could have, but he went through Africa. He went around that territory in India. That was his like exploration.
Wait, who is this?
Zheng He. He's a Chinese naval captain, explorer. He had an armada. Like the Chinese ships are like 3 or 4 times the size of Columbus's ship. China is huge in the 1400s. They are strong.
Okay, so China is stronger than Spain at this point.
Absolutely.
And China...
I think you don't know it.
So China doesn't have anything to do with America at all?
Not at this point. Not in the 1400s, no.
So Italian Christopher Columbus finds finds America with his troop from the right, stumbles upon it from the East Coast.
Yes.
And at no point, nobody else shows up?
It would be hard to know if they did. I mean, I don't think they did, truthfully. I mean, you have to also think of the Polynesian islands, like they're not really exploring. Like the Hawaiians aren't really exploring. Like there's no Moana. She's not looking for California. Like the British show up in Hawaii in 1777, I think. Like keep in mind, 1400s, ships, navigation. It's just hard to get across the Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean, huge barrier. Huge barrier. Is
it just because it's bigger?
Yes. That's more food you have to store, and you have no way of keeping that food fresh. Well, I mean, yeah, you dump it in salt, but basically, yeah, it's a balancing act of provisions and being able to sail.
So.
Oh, yes. Pearls, Leif Erikson might have been here, yep.
So you would think. So with Greenland and Iceland, right? The Vikings find it, and then they say, "Oh, this place is really icy. We're gonna call it Greenland," so that everyone wants to go to that one, and that's the meme. And nobody else. So it's just because the Vikings are bigger gossips that's what that's called. Because it's like we told everyone that's what it's called, but like nobody else in the world stumbled upon these places and was like, this is what it's called actually, and this is what we're gonna call it. It's just How do you become the one that gets to name it?
How do you get the? So I'll be honest, I don't know much about my like Viking voyage history here, but what I can tell you is just so many complications with studying history in the 1400s, because your settlement has to survive long enough to history to pass it to enough people where it becomes the truth. So in theory, if people did cross the Pacific Ocean somehow, like if you island hop the Philippines to Hawaii to California, you know, you'd have to live long enough to pass down that information. So I don't know. Like I feel like that there's a historical question, a historical problem here. And plus, most people that are exploring anyway kind of stopped when they found the islands they wanted.
Ready to strike.
Like Japan.
Well, so
it's an archipelago of, oh yeah.
Leo is saying they didn't know where to go, let alone find the quickest route before they can even go to plan a voyage to Mesoamerican land. So like, you get how did everybody end up at Plymouth Rock? And like with Greenland and Iceland, how do they know that they're in the same place?
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand that one.
Like,
so you're asking like, how do people know like, I found Plymouth Rock here?
Well, that's two separate questions.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of the same thing, but you go to a place and you find it, and you know, yes. Like, Christopher Columbus goes to America and finds it.
Okay.
Then he goes, so he goes back to Spain in the 1400s, and then he goes back again, and he just keeps going. Yeah. Like, they go back and forth, and they don't. How do you keep ending up in the 1400s? How do you keep going to the same place?
Well, you
like, if he missed India, I guess he didn't know that America was in the way.
Right.
So you make a map. How do you make a map of the ocean?
You can use the stars. You can use the number of days you travel. You know, in Pirates of the Caribbean, how cabin scenes of people with like a protractor-looking thing, and they just kind of like. I'm doing the hand gesture, obviously you can't see me, but where they go like back and forth. That's how they chart it.
You're talking about a sextant.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are you? I don't know.
I don't know. I call it the protractor looking thing. The thing with the circles. What's like the thing you use to make the circle?
Six says it's called the sextant.
Sig's got it. Yeah, my eye was twitching. I should probably be wearing the blue light filter glasses. Oh my god. Like, there's like a muscle in my eye that's like spasming and just like twitching.
Ugh. Dude, my whole body's starting to twitch.
This is fair. Fair. We are on Twitch.tv.
Okay, alright.
I'll take it easy. Sig, thank you for the sextant. Yes, that thing.
If Unicorn Wiz was here, she'd know how I know that.
So anyway, yes, you come back, you take your maps, you take your charts, you give them back to King and Queen Ferdinand and Isabella. Hey, you could send more people. And they're like, hey, alright, we're gonna send more people.
So King and Queen, wait, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella are the King and Queen of Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they send Mr. Columbus to go find India.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he approached them with the idea, hey, what if we tried to go the other way?
Yeah, give me some fucking money.
Because he wanted to get to... Oh, I'm getting my booty cake. So he wanted to get to India quicker because that's where they had trade negotiations there, or did they go?
So,
yeah.
India is the land of colors, spices, fabrics. There's like everything
Silk.
gorgeous there.
Silk.
I just said fabric, so.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not made yet.
Don't interrupt me.
I'm doing it. You're interrupting me! You came up to my mic!
Yeah, but you guys aren't listening to me, so I'm going to explain that the Cape War was dangerous to get around.
Yes.
People were dying
Yes.
on the way to India, going around Africa. So he was like, what if we try to go the other way? And they were like, yeah, try it.
Yes, because if you find a better way to
That's
India,
what
a
I
safer
already-
trip. We've covered this. We've covered this.
Okay, now tell me this. Is it just coincidence, or is it just like lucky for Mr. Columbus that it didn't go this way? Or like, when he came back and said, I found this whole place, why did the king and queen not just clap him and be like, we found this place? Like, wouldn't you be like infinitely more like wealthy and famous for saying I discovered a whole place than you would be for being the king? Like, in addition to?
So, there are... Okay, so Columbus didn't realize he discovered America. This is actually why America is named after Amerigo Vespucci and not Christopher Columbus. Because Columbus fucking didn't realize that he didn't actually find India until much later. Some say he even died thinking that he didn't know that he didn't discover America. It wasn't until Amerigo Vespucci did a subsequent voyage actually went up the east coast of America.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Yes.
So, Christopher Columbus found this place, and then...
The Caribbean. He found the Caribbean.
So...
Like the Bahamas.
Where is Plymouth Rock?
New England.
How did he discovered the Bahamas and then he went to New England, or did he never do that?
No, Christopher Columbus never went to North America.
Alright, hold on. Hold on.
You should pull the math, boy.
I thought Christopher Columbus was in the Mayflower.
No. Christopher Columbus was specifically not in the Mayflower.
Who was in the Mayflower?
Like over 100 years later. So, the Pilgrims came on the Mayflower seeking religious freedom. This comes back to that idea I talked about a half hour ago with the people discovering new land and trying to make a colony for themselves. Way after Columbus. Yeah. So basically, think of it this way: Columbus did a cruise from Spain to the Bahamas and back. That's it. Like he didn't go to North America. He didn't go to modern day United States. That's later.
So
basically, people realized that there was a whole other land they didn't know about. They were like, everyone wanted to send people. Everyone wanted to try to establish a colony in different places because they all wanted to take land for themselves.
So he took a little cruise, ended up in the Bahamas, and then went back. And then did other people go to the Bahamas from Spain all the time?
Yes.
And
yes.
But they never colonized America.
Okay, yes. Also correct. Yep, so the Spanish did colonize Florida later. At the same time when the English are colonizing and the Dutch are colonizing places like New England, New York, the Carolinas.
So people are colonizing at the same time.
Yes, just not. It's way after Columbus. So we're basically the 1500s are the years of the exploration. Colonization is 1600.
Okay. Right, because you gotta explore and make sure that it's like livable.
Yes. Yeah, like John Cabot sailed up the Hudson River and was trying to look for a passage through Canada. So there was like too much. Sorry, too much.
That's
Forget
fine.
that.
So you find so you keep going. So
it's Henry.
Christopher Columbus found the Bahamas, but it wasn't named after him because he thought that he was in India the whole time.
Yes, exactly.
So then he is no longer relevant. He finds it and goes back, and he doesn't do anything else after that.
So he dies on his third voyage to America. Columbus actually goes back and forth a couple of times using the same path. So he never finds the rest of America. He just goes, Spain to Bahamas, and then dies.
So okay, Spain, Bahamas, dies, and then is Amerigo Vespucci also from Spain? I assume.
He's also Italian. I don't know if he was working for Spain. I don't know if it's like the same exact thing.
So he's Italian, another Italian explorer, maybe not related, and then he shows up. What is his reason for going? To also explore?
Oh yeah. Money.
So he gets there to explore, and then works his way up the East Coast.
Yes, sir.
And then that's it. He's doing the same thing Columbus was doing, going back and forth, just seeing what's there.
Essentially, yes. I don't know much about his voyages other than basically him trying to map out the East Coast and basically say, oh, I did find something different.
Wolfie says he keeps going back because he keeps bringing slaves back to sell. Is that true?
I think she's referring to Columbus.
Okay. So Columbus was taking slaves from the Bahamas.
Yes.
What kind of slaves were they? They were selling Native Americans into slavery. Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay, so they travel at what point does Amerigo go from exploring the East Coast of what they think at this point is maybe still India? Or at some point they prove that it's not India, and then they also have to be like, I'm gonna name this after me.
Yeah, Amerigo Vespucci, he's the first person to pose the idea that no, this is not India, this is a different continent.
Okay.
Like, I don't know enough to tell you, and I think actually some of his disputes might be, or excuse me, his voyages might be disputed based on what I've seen on the wiki. Like, but we'll just kind of leave that be for now.
So Leo says Columbus thought he found it, but somebody else made the map. But then you're just like, I found this land, but you still don't know what it's connected to because you don't know about the whole rest of it.
Well, yeah, right. The subsequent voyages, right. Yeah, so it looks like Amerigo Vespucci went a similar first voyage to Columbus, but then went kind of south and kept going around, like, from the top of South America up the Gulf Coast to Florida, around Florida, and up the East Coast. But that part's kind of disputed. Like, that's the part, like, how far above Florida did he go? Because then Ponce de Leon goes straight to Florida. Another Spanish explorer, conquistador type dude. Fountain of Youth, Pirates of the Caribbean.
You know, they want gold. They think that there's gold.
Hell yeah, or slaves.
So, nothing was done with truth or future in mind, just Pride and Discovery. Right. Columbus also thought the world was more of a pear shape. Wolfie, that's an interesting fun fact. So...
Correct, insert. He didn't think it was flat.
So people are exploring. And then, what are the Dutch doing? Also exploring, or are they trying to live there?
The Dutch explore. So the Dutch are a little unique because they put something called joint company together, which basically means instead of going to a king and queen, we're just gonna put a shit ton of money and invest in a ship, and then we're gonna send that ship for straight up profits. And the Dutch, I think that's your John Cabot, Henry Hudson type, they go to New York.
Okay, so they go to New...
John Cabot, is he Dutch?
Because...
Cabot's Dutch, dude.
Where is regular York?
Nope, Italian again.
I don't think it's not a place, it's a person, I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm sorry, what?
The Duke of York.
Okay, the Duke of York. Oh God, is he English? Yes, the Duke of York is English because the Dutch name New York New Amsterdam, and then when the British show up with guns, force the Dutch to surrender Manhattan to the English, and then they rename it after the Duke of York.
So, Manhattan being an island that they wanted that because it was like more bite-sized and they could be like, this piece of land we want. Like, why Manhattan, like, why would you want an island that's like a mile long or whatever it is?
I actually don't know. I don't know why the Dutch picked Manhattan. I don't know. Truly. I mean, I know it's a great port. But no, truthfully I don't know. I don't know if they picked Manhattan because of its access to the Hudson River and they could explore more. That'd probably be my guess, but I couldn't tell you. This is all week 1 of my college course, which is crazy to me because I haven't like.
Oh my god, dude! If I get stomped out by this guy one more time, I'm gonna freak out.
He's a nice guy.
Last ditch effort.
Okay, so... Oh, Movie says he was one of the few since he thought it was a pear shape and... Oh, let's talk about the... Okay. And didn't know the Americas existed. He thought he could go to the Atlantic Ocean, way to get to India. But the Americas were in the way. Now... Tell me this. When... Didn't, like, Galileo or whoever know that planets were circles, like, 1,000,000 years ago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Galileo gets Inquisition.
So... At what point did we know that planets were round?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
Because I would like to know why Columbus thought it was pear-shaped. If at this point we already knew that all the ancient Greeks knew. So why did they think it? Why did they think it was pear-shaped? Just because he was not believing that everything in the world would be round?
I'm deferring to Sigtastic on that one. further you go back, the less I might be able to offer, which is fine. I just know that yeah,
So
Sigtash's exactly right. The Greeks knew their shit.
So they calculated the curvature of the Earth. Also, tell me this. Probably when the church finally agreed for you. Why are all, like, the people that, like, discover that the world is real and how it works, why are they all Greek? Is that just where all the people were? Or is that why were all the smart people Greek?
I actually would contest the point that the smart people are Greek. The people of the Middle East are actually, like, straight up geniuses, like mathematics. The Greeks were just good at writing shit down.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
I mean, the Greeks were geniuses too, but, like, it's not just the Greeks.
Yeah, and Leo says Columbus didn't know how big the Earth was. His goals had nothing to do with the shape, because he just wanted money, and it just went where it went. So he was not an explorer. He was a businessman, and then he became explorer because he drove the wrong way. He made a wrong turn.
Yep, right, exactly.
And so then he was an explorer, and then because of that mistake that he made, he is now, like, the world's most famous explorer.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, like people don't really hear of Amerigo Vespucci or Henry Hudson or all those other, like, at least Ponce de Leon gets, like, a cool pop culture. You know, Ponce de Leon is in Clone. So, I mean, that kind of works.
I guess.
He's systematically killed within 5 minutes of being on screen.
So, Pearl says Christopher Columbus thought the Earth was pear-shaped, not round, and located heaven at the nipple of this protrusion. As he described in his 1498 log, his theory of a pear-shaped Earth stemmed from his unique interpretation of observed North Star movements during his third voyage and a significant underestimation of Earth's total circumference, which led him to believe he was near the location of the earthly paradise. So, this guy accidentally becomes an explorer and probably gets rich/famous for it, and then from there he gets a big ego and says, oh, I'm actually an explorer and discovered this place, which he didn't discover because he thought it was India. But he, like, gets a big ego and is then like, oh, actually, I'm meant to be an explorer and I've always been an explorer, and also I have been studying the North Star and it wobbles weird. And then everyone was like, oh yeah, you're an explorer, that's for sure true. But he was wrong the whole time because he's not an actual explorer.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it, yeah.
Interesting.
Because he sucks.
Leo says, with all history, you have to keep in mind who logged the history. History that far back was passed on to other generations through storytelling. They didn't always need scientific evidence to prove their stories. So you're asking science questions about history. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Which for a long time would get you killed. Well, science will still get you killed these days. Anyway, so why is it 1700 your favorite time period?
I'll start this, but I do have to get going, so I'll start this and then
okay. Well, don't start if you can't finish. Hold on, let me find a good place to stop, because it's been 3.5 hours, it's 10:10. Let's be done.
Alright, fair enough.
Let's be done.
Yeah. But the short answer for now is pirates.
Fair.
Yeah, it's simple. Like, you want the best expression of freedom in the world? 1700s America.
Definitely a fair point. All right. Thank you, everybody, for History Lesson Fridays. Thanks for being here. Let's get the music going. Thank you, Captain Gunks, for being our history buff, our certified history buff. Without you, what would we know? What would we know? I would like to say, of course, thank you to, who was first today? I think you were. Thank you to Captain Gunks for being first. Thank you, Pearls and Dragons, for being second. Of course, thank you, Sticktastic. And Insert Awesome for coming in right after. Thank you, Wolfie151412 for being here tonight. Thank you, Risa Worthingdoze, for stopping by. Thank you to new follower, Liam Wilson. It was a pleasure to have you. I don't know how long you watched for, but it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you to Lexi Kirby for stopping by. Thank you to UnicornWiz69, who made a little appearance for a couple messages to check out her favorite, Monoko. And last but not least, of course, thank you, my love, Leo Riv, for not breaking up with me over email, because I can't text, because I don't know anything about American or world history or anything in general. Everybody knows that was the last Expedition Friday until November. November 3rd, we are back with Expedition Friday. Next week is the last. Next Monday is. Oh, and Trippy TJ. Thank you, Trippy TJ, for stopping by, of course. Thank you, Insert Awesome. I did thank Insert Awesome. Thank you, Trippy TJ. Monday, we are playing a regular game. It will be Pokemon Snap. So Pokemon Snap on Monday. I'm going to need you guys' tips and tricks because I don't know anything about the game. I've never played it before and never seen a single second of it. So we will be playing Pokemon Snap and I'll need advice. Then, next Wednesday, we are all spooky themed games all month long. I will be having at least 3 guests on stream throughout that month. Maybe more, who's to say? So everybody look forward to that. We're going to be a little spooky in October. But for now, everybody, have an incredible weekend. Gunks, if you'd like to say goodbye, go ahead, because I'm going to end the call here.
Oh, goodbye, everyone. It was a pleasure.
Goodbye, Gunks. Thank you for being our history historian.
Anytime. Gunks
is now gone. Don't forget Marshall. Insert says Marshall will be right up. Don't worry about that. Everybody have an amazing weekend. I don't think I have any particularly huge events over the weekend to mention. I don't think I know of anything coming up. But we will see you on Monday for Pokemon Snap, and we will see you next Wednesday for the beginning of Spooktober, Hollow Stream, one of those things, could be either. Everybody, enjoy the slideshow. Thank you for being here. I will see you all on Monday.
everybody.